Please read the description of this video. Breathe. My breath centers and grounds me. Using my breath now to regulate my nervous system with deep peace. I live life by the steadiness of my faith and the depth of my gratitude, knowing that these are always present, even if they don't seem to be, or there are other emotions overriding them underneath in the backdrop of it all. The foundation is faith, and it is belief. I truly believe I am okay. I know that I am who I am meant to be. I am who I am. And I know who I am on the way to becoming, for I am always changing. And I believe in my resilience. I believe in my ability. I believe in who I am. And I am committed. I'm committed to this process of resilience. I have permission to be thankful and grateful, even in a negative state of mind. I have permission to be in a place that may not feel emotionally well, but I can still have gratitude. My belief in myself is never lessened because of the emotions that may come up. I am so accepting of every emotion that arises, because I know I am not my emotions. They are only temporary. I always allow my emotions to arise, to gush up and spill out of me, so that I don't have to carry them anymore. I lay them at the feet of my healer. I lay down the burden off of my back. I am free. I am light. And even while I'm feeling emotions and processing things that may seem like a challenge, I still feel free. I can still move forward. I know that I am not defined by the way that I feel. I allow myself to have days where my emotions arise in ways that I may not have accepted in the past. But now I accept them. It's okay to feel and to process. I accept them not so that I may dwell there, but so that I may bring them into the light and let them go. No matter how it may feel in the moment to do so, I know that it will only cause me to rise up and move past old limitations. I choose to dwell in places that make me feel good. I choose to dwell in the places in my mind that make me feel good. I'm committed. I'm committed to dwelling in those good feeling places. I bring the required amount of attention to the emotions or feelings that need to be processed, but then I let them go. I don't dwell there. I move on into new patterns of thought. Dwelling in the perfect present moment, using my breath now to regulate my nervous system with deep peace. I am allowed to have different sorts of days. It's okay for me to allow myself to be. Perhaps this is the way to transformation after all. Today is about building my resilience muscle. This is the process. This is the growth journey. There's no such thing as perfect. I am in progress. I am that I am, and I am not perfect, and I do not need to be. I am able to live life with such beauty and grace, regardless of having a bad day here or there, for it's unrealistic to expect myself to always be in the ideal, positive state of mind. I need the contrast because this is how I gain clarity on what I want and what I don't want. This is how I learn. This is the way that I grow. I am human, and so I am sensitive. I have senses, I have sensations, and that is wonderful. It is good to feel. It is so good that I am a deep feeler, because I am able to navigate through life in this way. My intuition speaks to me by the way that I feel, and so I allow myself time to tune in to those feelings. It's important for me to allow myself to feel things deeply, so that they can teach me and then be released and let go. If I don't feel things deeply, then they get stored away inside of me, so I allow them to be free. I allow the cleansing light and pure water of the Spirit to wash out my entire body, to wash out all of the pain, to let it come out, even out of my eyes, to cry. It's okay. There is enough time for me in this lifetime to process my experiences. If that requires me to spend a whole day processing things, that's okay. I'm allowed to feel the way that I feel. It's okay for me to be myself. In fact, it is such a good thing for me to be myself. It is the best way for me to be who I am. And so, I honor my senses. I honor my sensations. I allow my entire life to be felt. Heightened sensitivity is such a good thing because I feel all things deeply, the good and seemingly the opposite of good, for I know that all things can be interpreted as good in some way, for what they teach me, for how they cause me to grow, for the empathy they instill inside of me. All things are truly good in my life. Even when I feel pain, it is a good thing to allow those emotions to be felt, processed, and released. Life is easier. I lighten myself up. I am lighthearted. I am carefree when it comes to my emotions. If I need to feel bad or complain, I allow myself the time to do that, and the space. No one needs to watch. I don't even need to watch. I just allow those things to come out. I don't need to carry those burdens anymore. I choose not to dwell there. And then I move on into a new level of thinking. If something is bothering me, it's not fake. It really is bothering me, and I have to work through it so that it is not held inside of me. It is such a good thing for me to work through how I'm feeling. I'm figuring out how to make things that bother me work for me, transmuting darkness into light. My intuition speaks to me throughout the entire process, no matter what sensation I am in. I am always guided through it with grace, ease, comfort, and love. I am shown exactly what it is that is bothering me, so that I am able to move through it. For I am moving forward. There is no such thing as failure. Failure is a false belief, for truly I have absolute belief, absolute faith and love. For I am always successful, even in the thick of it, for I am always changing. And through these things, I have a greater understanding. It is good to be sensitive, because I'm not only sensitive to that which is usually interpreted as painful, but I am also sensitive to the beauty of this life and the emotions of optimism, joy, love, and strength. I am sensitive to being worthy. I can feel my worth. I am sensitive to being in the flow, to recognize the synchronicities and the momentum. It's easy for me to feel these things in my life. It's easy for me to feel when I'm in the flow, when I'm out of the flow. I have a breathtaking life, and I smile into all the gratitude. Even if I don't feel an overwhelming sense of gratitude, it doesn't mean I'm not grateful. If something is bothering me, it doesn't mean I'm not grateful. I can be grateful and work through things. I can be grateful and be crying tears. But I am grounded and steadfast, accepting more than ever. I accept things the way that they are, allowing them to be, allowing myself to be. I just get in the flow, and I follow the flow of life. I allow life to be life regardless of what it looks like. Knowing that I am powerful, I am limitless and resilient. And one bad day, something negative, a bad experience, these things, they don't hold me back. I hardly notice them. I easily allow them to slip into the past. It's okay. It's okay to feel bad and then just let it go. I don't have to keep feeling bad. I'm allowed to change from one moment to the next. I can be myself because I have strength, belief, and the desire to be the true me. I can trust myself. I know that my life experience is valuable. And regardless of what may be happening, I am still, and I am living in harmony. Harmony with everything that comes my way. It's easy. Sure, sometimes it gets challenging, but I never let anything get under my skin because I am the only one under my skin. I allow all emotions to be released so that the only thing left is love, light, acceptance, unity with myself, oneness with the healer within me. I overcome. I am rising up. Automatically, my behaviors change. I am a new person now. I'm transformed, every day leveling up. What I thought was transformation before was just another step on the journey. I don't have to cling to who I once was. I get to be new, every day, every moment. One day I might feel blah. Another day, I can be a new person. I don't have to pretend that I'm still that person. I'm allowed to smile. I don't have to pretend that I am less than who I truly am. For I am that I am. This is the oneness that I know. All this power to be able to do all these things comes from this centered oneness with divine power, all within me. Thank you that the negative lies lessen and lessen and hardly ever come up anymore. I know exactly what it is that bothers me. I am guided by my intuition to find exactly what it is so that I can transmute it, move past it, and release it. I don't have to figure things out in this life. Things are shown to me. I don't have to go off on wild goose chases and find lies. I can find the truth automatically because I am always guided by you alone. O truth alone, the spirit of truth within me. And I am so clear and rooted in who I am and what I can do to make a situation more calm and peaceful. I don't have to make it perfect. Nothing is perfect. I refrain from hitting that perfect button. I'm just me. I'm just letting life be, just allowing myself to be who I am. And I know that every day I am growing. Never backsliding. I am always changing. Never stagnant, always growing. It's okay for me to have days that are less than. If I have a bad day, it's totally okay. That's just life. I can still love myself. I am still worthy. And I feel so good. My body feels so good and healthy. If I feel something that is off, I don't ignore it or push past it. I give it space and time. I give my feelings space. I soothe myself and give myself comfort. I go for a walk, or I sit in silence, and I feel what it is that I need to feel. My schedule is so spacious. I know I can handle everything that I have said yes to, which is why I do it with absolute strength and resilience. And I say no to the things that I don't need to be doing, that I don't feel called to do. I only do what is an absolute yes. So therefore, my schedule is inspiring and open. And if I don't feel like doing something, I don't. And if I do feel like doing something, I do. If I get a whim to go do something, I do it. It's okay to change plans. It's good to go with the flow of how I feel in the day. And I have a beautiful, free, open schedule. It's still open even if I have things to do. I still get to choose how to do them. I get to choose how I feel when I do them. It's easy for me to allow my emotions to come out and be released. And my space and environment is so beautiful, spacious, and joyful. I feel good. I feel good where I am. My mind feels good, open, relaxed in this place. And if I'm in a space that's not doing it for me, I don't try to fix the space or change it. I just move to a new place that does do it for me. I go outside for a walk, or I change the smell in the room by lighting a candle, or I change the sounds in the room by putting on music. I allow changes to move me into a new state of mind. Maybe I do something new and adventurous, moving my body, exercising. I allow movement to bring healing. I make sure to be moving. I make sure to move my body. Perhaps I stretch or incorporate adrenaline rushes through a heightened sense of movement like exercise. Whatever I choose, I know that movement is a helpful tool to change my state of mind. Any kind of environmental change helps me to move and change within. I am allowed to be myself. I am allowed to have different sorts of days, all the range of emotions. I have radical honesty. I am authentic. I don't have to live up to anything or anyone. People understand that no one is perfect. People understand we are all human. I'm allowed to be myself. I'm allowed to be human. I can still show up in the world to help people and bring positivity even if I'm not perfect. Perfection and helping others never came hand in hand. They just don't go together. Only someone who's been through it, living life as a human and experiencing things, can help another. And I am using what I'm going through to be empathetic to others. I am gracious with how others act around me, and I see how we can relate. Everything that I'm going through today has a purpose. Perhaps it is to help another. Perhaps it is simply to help myself. And so I show up. I show up for myself. I believe in myself. I know I can do this. There is no giving up on this journey. This journey is about perseverance. And I know it does get easier. I know that it does become automatic. To process emotions, to move forward, to rise up with resilience. I know that it does get easier and become automatic. The more I am committed. And so I believe and trust in that. I believe in myself more than ever. And everyone around me believes in me more than ever. I am loved no matter what. Others know that it's okay for me to be me. In fact, it's the best way for me to be myself. I am loved for exactly who I am. I honor myself and I honor my boundaries. My opinions matter. I honor myself, I love myself, and I praise myself, and I uplift myself. I build myself up every day. The days that are interpreted as challenging, I don't beat myself up. No, I care for myself. I am compassionate and forgiving of myself and my actions. I forgive all of my thoughts or emotions for the day, just letting them go. I build myself up, easy and quick. No problem, no questions asked. It's second nature to build myself up, to uplift myself. It is a very easy and flowing process. Everything just comes together with absolute orchestration. I don't have to try, I just allow, and naturally I move past the past, quicker and easier every day. I keep my mind in the present. My mind doesn't need to wander into time. There's no such thing as time. Time is an illusion. The future isn't here. Why would I worry about it? The past isn't here. Why would I worry about it? Nothing is happening except for right now. So I just enjoy the moment, living and focusing into the perfect present moment. And if I'm not totally enjoying the moment, it's okay. I accept that. That's just life. That's fine. I can still have a calmness in the present moment. I can still be grateful here. I choose to dwell in places that make me feel good. I allow my mind to dwell in places that make me feel good. I bring the required amount of attention to emotions or feelings that need to be processed, but then I let them go. I don't dwell there. I move on into new patterns of thought, dwelling in the perfect present moment, using my breath now to regulate my nervous system with deep peace.